Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek. And it's time for 5-7. Shifting platforms ahead. I'm not sure if that means that if shifting is being used as an adjective there, as in there are shifting platforms ahead, or like we're shifting platforms and we're shifting them ahead. So I don't have to waste an egg, I'll spit that guy at that. So yeah, if you haven't figured it out already, this stage is full of moving line-guided platforms. Well, and non-line guided ones, but there are various kinds of platforms here. And they're not that hard to fall off. And we have these things. Odd round platforms with ravens moving around them. Don't forget that if you jump off a line-guided platform, you get a speed boost. And the Goonies are back. I see a pipe up there, and I see an enemy that I can ride on. Put those together. Yeah, good luck getting all the coins here. Can't hurt to go back and get some of these others here. And hover so as not to fall on the spikes. Yes, you can die in a bonus room. Hello, Goonie. You are tasty. And now we have one of these things. Reminiscent of 4-7, but harder. Get a couple of point items there. Oh, crap. I thought that guy was going to pass over me, but apparently not. And thank you, game, for taking away all my eggs for no real reason. I don't know why they programmed that in. I don't think there are a whole lot of question mark clouds in this one either. It might be easier to just use an item. Yeah, I don't feel like wasting time trying to get that. No need to have another 25-minute video if I don't have to. Just wait for our platform to come along. Hello, Raven, you are slow. You can't get me, because you are stuck on that colorful little ball there. Up, up, and away. Of course, it doesn't matter too much that I lost a life, because I'll just get it right back again in this room. And then some. So yeah, ironically, the more times I die, the more extra lives I get. Back to this again. And let's, like, not run into the Goonies this time, shall we? I actually kind of like line-guided platforms in Mario games. At least in commercially released Mario games. I tend to hate them when they're in ROM hacks, but whatever. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Let's ride 2 platforms. Or whatever. Watch out for the inconveniently located tap-taps. Yeah, see, I didn't really need to get that first question mark cloud. There's plenty of other ones, I guess. No checkpoints yet, though. I think I'm probably going to want to fill up my eggs here. I have a feeling I'm not going to get a whole lot of other opportunities to in this stage. Unless, of course, I just die. Go! Dang it! Okay, I think I'm gonna cut here and continue when I get back to that part. Okay, here we are, back in this room. Spitting the piranha plant's own projectiles back at him. I wonder what Yoshi's Island's line guide interaction routine is like. I know the one in Super Mario World sucks. I don't know about other games in the series, though. Finally, a middle ring. It's the only one in this stage. And now we must cross more shifting platforms. This area doesn't have so many line-guided platforms, but it does have these falling stone blocks. Oh, did I just screw myself? I think I did. But at least I got the checkpoint. Okay, Yoshi, just die. Like I said, this part is easy to mess up on. You can hover over it. A lot of it. That has got to be the widest sprite I have ever seen in a video game. How many tiles is that thing? Step carefully. And don't underestimate the power of falling platforms in large groups. Okay, where are those other 2 coins? Yeah, I was probably supposed to get those with my bodily, but I messed that up too. 5-7. It can be fun or annoying. It's one of those. It's fairly short, but rather action-packed. course, being a sky stage, there are bottomless pits all over the place. Roulette, eh? I'm kind of the polar opposite of Pink Kitty Rose. She always bets 99 lives because she always has so many. I just bet 1 because... whatever, who really cares? Awesome, 1 plus 0. And we come to the castle of World 5. 5-8. Raphael the Raven's castle. It's another of those interesting ones. Kinda like how Prince Froggy's fort and Evil Piranha's castle were rather unique. So too is Raphael the Raven's castle. See that platform is balanced and it falls if you stand on it too long. So in this first area, there's castle music, but we're not really in a castle. Ah, there's the castle. Climb up the platforms. Get hit by a mace. Twice. I'm not actually sure what the best way to deal with those guys is. Obviously not that. Ice melons combined with blowhards that you can stun by pounding. Hello there, Mr. Blowhard. You look like an ice young man. And we come to a yellow bullet bill shooter, and it rotates to follow you. Good example of a Super FX sprite. And it shoots bullet bills that bounce off walls. You need to jump on one of them to get up here. That is the only instance of that enemy in the game, actually. There's only one of those things, and it's right here. Which is sad, because they're cool. I really like the yellow bullet bill blasters, but I guess at least they were used, unlike the red ones. There's a red bullet bill blaster that was actually not used at all in this game, even though it works perfectly fine. I've seen it in hacks, but it doesn't exist in the original. Okay, I need to lure a bullet over here so that I can jump on it to get the middle ring and a few point items. And the Kaboombas are back. Haven't seen those since 2.6. And I don't think they appear in any other stages after this either. You may grab an arrow lift and use it at another location. Way! Now we have Kaboombas in combination with destroyable walls. It's usually best to shoot an egg and then get the heck out of there in case a Kaboomba lands on your head. You have unlimited eggs, so feel free to go wild. And believe me, I shall. Oh, I shall. So much fun smashing them. Smash them all. And now we use the arrow lift. You can go back and refill your egg stock if you need to, but 5 eggs is good enough. And new scenery. At least I think this is new. I don't remember having seen this this background in any other stage. And we're going vertical with another arrow lift. That's just kind of... Come on, point upward so I can use you thingy. And the game lags a little bit there. Huh. And I just despawned my arrow lift. There we go. Straight as, well, an arrow. Unfortunately... phooey. Yeah, once you get to the point where the while following Raven is there. You don't want this thing to go perfectly straight up. I knew I was gonna hit that thing. Might as well get rid of that one when I have the chance. Yes, Raphael the Raven's castle is very vertical. And amazingly alliterative. Apparently. Now, did you catch that passage down there? Yeah, I definitely missed that one on my first way through here. If you want a score of 100 points on this one, you're gonna need to enter it. Note the red flower over there. It's train time! And I have the feeling I messed this up. Yes, I hope I'm allowed to redo that. Yes, okay. I think they try to fake you out with the coins in this room. Like, only one, maybe even none of the coins in here is actually red, but they all look red. Or at least most of them do. Oddly, odd, it didn't play a sound effect that time. Okay, so none of the coins are red. I'm gonna run out of time here. Actually, how the heck do you get that thing? I do believe I've forgotten. There must be a branching path here somewhere. Wasting time. Oh, wait, I bet I'm supposed to... Okay, yeah, I think I'm supposed to drive off the edge of that platform. Because what's safer than driving off the edge of a platform when you're miles in the air? There's a red coin. There's another one, and another one, and another one. All the red coins are at the end here. And that was the last one, and that was the last flower. So now we just wait out the timer. Because trains don't go through doors very well, apparently. Bounce back up to the surface, and get the last middle ring. It's actually kind of too bad that's the last one, because there's still a little bit more of the stage to do, and you can still lose stars before the boss room. Not like there's no danger of losing stars on the boss, of course. See, like that. Perfect example. I think they do give you one more question mark cloud, though. I'm going to turn you Goonies into a goon. Yep, there we go. As long as you haven't lost too many stars, you can replenish in there. And the boss door. Notice the boss anteroom didn't contain any ravens. I don't know why. You can, never enter the Koopa Kingdom. I banish you to forever twinkle in the heavens. Be gone! And, as usual, Kamek puts a spell on a minor enemy to make it grow enormous. And cue one of the most unique battles in the game. With the dramatic intro to the boss music. Doom, doom, doom. So now, I don't know what this thing is. People have said it's the moon, which is possible, but the point is, you're on it, and Raphael the Raven's on it, and when you move, the scenery moves with you. I hope you're not the type to get dizzy from this kind of thing. Probably used mode 7 on this or something. So now, how do you defeat Mr. Raphael the Raven? See these little pipes here? Pound one out on one of them, and make the one across from you hit him when he's on the other side. Yeah, is it just me or are some of the bosses in Yoshi's Island, some of the ways you defeat them, awfully humiliating? I mean, you have to hit this guy in the crotch. Yeah. You hit him once, he turns red. Although, in all honesty, if you were hit in the crotch by something popping out of the ground with the force of a small dinosaur stomping on it, you'd probably turn red too. You hit him a second time, he turns even brighter red, and we can be even more guaranteed that he will never produce offspring. Hit him a third time, and apparently the groin attacks are fatal, and he falls off the moon, asteroid, whatever it is. And by sheer coincidence, I seem to have ended up perfectly right side up. Raphael the Raven is definitely an interesting one. His castle's kinda cool, and the boss battle is definitely cool. Perfect score on 5 out of 6 worlds. And we get extra 5 and bonus 5. And we find Yoshi making a very long hike up through the mountains, up through the snow-capped peaks, up through the clouds, to reach Raphael the Raven's castle, whereupon it, and apparently the cloud it's sitting on, blows up. And we put a flag on the cloud. And unlike most of the first 4 castles, teleport to Bowser's world. And we're on the last world of the game, World 6. But there's still the extra 5 to take care of course. So, without further ado, I'll see you next time.